Hey, what is up you guys, it is Reverse and welcome back to another episode of Knights and Dragons. Today, I have a special guest with me, and today we're going to be talking about heroic mode. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up guys, I am Timmygammer, so today we're gonna talk about heroic mode.
Yes, we're going to be talking about heroic mode, and the whole idea of the video is that we're just going to like throw ideas at each other and talk a little bit about what we think about heroic mode, and maybe involve you guys, ask you guys like a couple of questions, so that way you can answer them in the comment section down below if you feel about them. And also be sure to check out our links in the video description of both our videos. People watching from Timmy's channel can go ahead and go to the video description, watch my video. People from my channel can go ahead and do the same thing for Timmy's channel, and be sure to subscribe to our channels, as we are gonna be doing more collabs in the future and do a little bit more podcasts. So if you like this idea of us like combining forces together to talk about various topics in Knights and Dragons, then make sure to smash that like button, so that way you show the support for the little podcast that we're doing, and that way we'll be sure to bring you guys more content in the future. So we are going to be talking about heroic mode.
Heroic mode. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you were listening. Sorry, yeah. Heroic mode.
I think this is actually really great. One of the best things that Greek has done in quite a while.
Yeah, it's so great that I'm actually gonna go ahead and continue my quest on heroic mode. Where are you at right now?
Right now, I am at the fairy forest.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty far.
By 4 or 3.
But
yeah, you're on stage number 6. You're
yeah.
6th stage.
But I used a couple of potions, so that's a bit of cheating. But
yeah, me too. I used like 80 of them. Like, how many potions do you have left?
I have like 12 or 13.
Well, I'm gonna use my last 3 right now. No, actually, I'm gonna use 1. I'm gonna use a friend to level up, because I'm about to level.
Yeah.
That's actually the thing, right? Leveling is extremely easy now.
Yeah, with this event, it's crazy. Leveling up, it's so fast because you have so much epic boss on these, and it gives you like 1000 XP all the time. So pretty neat.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what do you think about that? Like that you're able to level up, even though leveling doesn't have a purpose, right?
Yeah, but
do you think they're gonna be doing something with leveling soon, like later in the future?
I don't really think, but there's still some stuff like when you level up, you often unlock more armor slots, or also you keys and stuff.
Really?
And stuff like that. Yeah.
I thought it stopped at 110.
No, it keeps growing up like every level by like one or 2.
Wow, I didn't even know that. Wow, I feel so robbed now.
It's okay.
Oh man, I feel so robbed about. Okay. Okay, but I learned something. Guess you learn something every single day. That's cool. So apparently you do get. Okay. We're just gonna see about that pretty soon, because no, you're lying, because I just leveled and didn't get anything.
Sometimes, it's not all the time.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm not a liar.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm just not listening.
Yeah. But what also I like is that for this, every time you level up, your health come back to.
Yeah. Abuse that, guys. Abuse that. Heroic mode.
For
abuse
this,
that.
Yeah. So much.
Especially the hardest stage.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure, by the way, that is like a tip I'm throwing in between for those of you guys who are actually aiming for those epics. If you're not really all that strong and you still want to be getting an epic in heroic mode, then go to stage number 8. So Relic Ruins is number 1, Thieves Cove is number 2, Skeleton Swamp is number 3, etc, etc. Go to stage number 8, and if you're about to level up, go and do that stage, and level up while you're doing that stage, and your health gets replenished entirely.
That's a really good tip.
Same thing with when you're doing Kingdom of Darkness. If you are really strong, you're able to do Kingdom of Darkness, same thing. So like, have you been abusing that tip?
Yes, I've been using that a lot, but my knights don't die a lot, so when I do something, I normally use 2 or 3 knights, but after I just take my strongest armors and I put it on a other knight, so that way I get more HP. Like,
we have a badass here.
Yeah, we So I use my one of my strongest armor, my Soric Plus, which is a mono fire, And I
Sorry, plus from the
yes,
from the
the
raid.
raid. Yes, it's really like
You were actually in the top
yes.
guild that time.
Yes.
Wow, that's badass. Like, you know, if you guys are familiar with who Timmygammer is, he's actually a pretty high-end iOS gamer for Knights and Dragons. And he's been uploading various content for like top guilds and stuff like that. So definitely check out some of his videos. Like, you know, let him know what he thinks about his videos, because he's also, just like me, trying to improve videos. And we're like trying to combine forces together here to hopefully get like Timmy some viewers as well, because he also deserves it. What are some of the other things that you're doing on your channel currently?
Well, I am doing some app game and some app reviews, so for iOS, but also for Android and all that. So if there's new games that come out, I'm gonna play them and talk about them. What do I think about the game? What's good?
Like very generic apps?
Yeah, like very generic app. It can be anything, like
nice.
Flappy Bird, or I don't know, or just anything.
Yeah, that's really cool. The Flappy Bird's not exactly new, but
no, I know, but like,
I don't know if you guys actually seen one of my really old videos, me doing Flappy Bird, and never mind, I should have never mentioned that. Now people are gonna look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to check it up after this recording.
Oh, no, this is actually really embarrassing. Guys, that video, I should just unlist it really. No, I'm gonna keep it up there, you guys can watch. Basically, that video of Flappy Bird is me getting to score number 3, but to give you guys a little update, I'm able to get up to score 67 now, so I'm pretty proud of that, although I know that it's not really amazing, because
my score, I think it's 78 or something like that, but it was really hard to get.
We could talk forever about Flappy Bird and whatnot, but let's get to heroic mode. We're kind of going off topic there, but heroic mode, the one thing with heroic mode, what do you like most about heroic mode?
Well, everybody's gonna save it, but getting the craftable epic for such a cheap price of, I think it's 100,000 or something like that.
I think differently.
What?
I think the best thing about heroic mode is that you get so many legendaries.
Oh yes, that too, because you fuse them and you get even more epics, so that is pretty neat.
Yeah. So you got like more epics, that's even better. But yeah, the new epic, the Finmail, Crystal Finmail.
I am gonna go check at it right now.
What do you think about it? Because like
stats, it's really good for a mono, but I'm not sure if that's good, because if you look at the plus stats, it has 2100 attack and 2100 defense, and if I look at my Soric plus,
now you cannot. I should say you
true.
cannot like really compare it with that, but
but it's really good because these stats are about the same, and that is a craftable one, so it's pretty good stats for that. And what do you think, Reversal, about it being a mono?
Being a mono, like I don't like it that much.
Yeah.
Being a mono, monos. You guys know my background with monos. Monos is not my greatest thing. I always tend to not really like monos, but like for myself as a well, not free player anymore, but not spending a lot of gems, I don't have a lot to complain. I don't necessarily like monos that much, but it's not like I got a choice. So yeah, I suppose if I get it, then I'll take it and I'll use it for sure. But like I was actually thinking, like there was actually something that like some of the top players out there felt oops, I just brain farted there. Some of the top players out there are really annoyed by the fact that people are having the ability to get a plus version of really great armor,
like
the,
really easily.
Pretty easily, relatively easily. I wouldn't say really easily because Kingdom of Darkness.
Yeah, I know it's still really hard, but
yeah. And some of the people don't find it worth it anymore to go for top 10 for that reason.
Yep.
Like, how do you feel about that? 'Cause I got my opinion, but I actually, because you're already there, I would like to see it from your perspective.
I already have really good armors and all that, but I think this is really sad for high players because they spend a lot of money. Like, if you think just about a top 10 run or something like that, it's gonna be at least like $200. Or something like that. So it's gonna be.
Imagine spending that on the current chest right now.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll get to that, by the way. We'll get a little bit later to that. But right now heroic mode, getting the Crystal Fin. I don't even know the name.
Crystal Finmail, yes.
Yeah, okay, so I got it right. Okay, so getting the Crystal Finmail for top 10.
Stat awesome, and the looks of this armor, I really like it. A lot of detail, shiny, and all of that. Pretty neat.
Yeah, but I meant more like in the sense of like being in the top 10 players. It's kind of,
it sucks.
I don't know. It sucks in a way too, right? Like
because
the last comparison that I made was that I think the plus version of the armor was the equivalent of Odin's Skull Plus.
Wow.
Which is pretty badass.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So yeah, let's actually talk about the chests here.
Okay.
Because chests.
So
eight times.
The new chest, all seeing Aegis Plus. Okay. Oh no, that's not the name of a chest. That's the new epic.
Yeah, that's the new epic that comes along with
stats. Crazy stats.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't even want to talk about that.
And fire and water, I think it's one of the best combinations possible in the game. So pretty awesome. So harvest chest, 8 times chance to get a legendary and a epic. That's that's a lot. That's a lot.
That really is a lot. It's absolutely crazy.
And if you compare it to before, and look at the price. I just realized the price was 999.
You didn't know?
No, I thought it was like 1,400 or something, but no, it's 1,000 gems.
No,
wow.
It's been the Fallen Leaf chest, the first one which introduced the 8 times, already had that, which was quite remarkable. It actually came down to the point where someone sent me a message, telling me that he got 21 legendary / epics from that chest and 19 ultra rares or
that's a
super
lot
rares.
Because compared to some other chests, but I think you opened like 100 or so and you got 0 epics with that. Totally sucked. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Summer chest, yeah, that's like literally one of my most viewed Knights and Dragons videos. So I don't know if like some of you new guys out there, by the way, welcome to the channel if you're new to the channel. I have this one video up of me opening up 120 summer chests with a 6 times
link is
chance.
gonna be in the description if you want to check it out.
Yeah, okay, I'm actually gonna put it there. But I opened up 120 chests of the summer, and well, I get nothing, only legendaries. Like
and you got like nothing. 8, I think, or something like that.
No, 9. I got
okay, 9. Okay.
9 legendaries, but no epics at all. And we opened up 120 chests.
How much money is that? That's like $200, I think, or so. It's
something
it's
like
a lot.
that in the sense of $300. I'm not entirely sure about the exact amount.
Yeah,
but it comes awfully close. Yeah, it's really crazy. Don't really understand how I didn't get anything out of that, but after that luck. We did a fusion frenzy. Yeah, it's always luck. Like, do you actually get questions from people sometimes, like how you fuse stuff and how you get epics?
Yes, some people are like, "Wow, Timmy, you always get epics. How do you do it?" And I'm like, "It's luck. I just opened just one. I opened one chest." And I got Peacock Plus when it was out. I went totally crazy. But after that, I was so happy that I opened 40 chests and got like 0 epics. Oh no, I think I got Sandstorm or something. And I was so sad after. I was so sad.
You know what comes before Sandstorm?
The Rude. I knew you were gonna do a joke about that. I knew it.
I couldn't resist. But is there anything about heroic mode that you would potentially change? Because we're all happy with. Are you happy with heroic mode?
Yes, I'm happy with it, but I think it's gonna be different. Like, if you think about the raids, before the raids there were all monos, but now it's two elements. So I think every month it's gonna be a different mono armor, but at the end, after, it's gonna be like two elements. So I think that's gonna be pretty neat. When there's gonna be 2 elements armors.
You know, that's all great and all. I'm actually really worried about something when it comes down to heroic mode. That's might not be something that everybody is like thinking of right off the bat, but I'm really actually pretty concerned when it comes down to heroic mode.
Why?
So you have so much ability to fuse epics, and get epics. Like,
It's gonna be really too easy to get epics.
Yeah, it's gonna be too easy. There's nothing special anymore about getting epics in Knights of Dragons. I honestly feel. Now, I know some of you guys are gonna be saying, like, is there gonna be a 6-star?
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be happening.
I thought there was gonna be a 6-star before, but I did a bit of research and I don't think it's never gonna happen. Or I don't know, maybe for Christmas or.
It just really would make sense to make a 6-star, because if you make a 6-star, then all of the top players are gonna be quitting the game. Really, I can guarantee.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, do you know where I'm coming from right now?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying, like, I'm worried about the future for the game. I'm really curious, and that's going to be the question of this video, of this little podcast. How do you think about the fact that everybody is able to get so many epics so fast?
Yeah, because I saw a guy, he was level like 15 and he had a plus epic, and I talked with him online and he said, oh, I just opened one chest, and now he was really OP and he beat like level 40 people. And I was like,
wow. Yeah, I actually do remember when I was like level 30, like level 40-ish, where I got beat by a level 20 because he had epics. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, the game is getting more pay to win, but also less.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
Yeah, it's weird.
Getting more. Like, so do you think that the for when it comes down to the chest itself, like, it's 8 times now? Do you think it's going to be going up, or do you think it's going to be staying the same or going down?
Because if it's 8 times, people are gonna get a lot of epics. So I think for like Christmas and all that, it's gonna stay 8 times. But after, I think it's going to go down. I'm not sure, but that's my guess.
If something inside of me tells me that, and I hope that it goes down.
Yeah, because
it doesn't go up anymore. Because if you did you see that difference between 6 times chance, 7 and 8?
Oh yeah, there's a really big difference between them. It's crazy.
Like 1 to 3 times to 5, 6 times, you don't really feel it, but then when it comes down to 7, 8,
wow,
it's kaboom.
Yeah, like before this video, I opened one chest and I got a legendary, and out of only out of one chest, I was like, wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. So, like, yeah, I don't know. You got any tips, like, for players watching right now, for
players
what they should prepare for?
I think they should buy. If you want to spend money on this game, nobody tells you need to spend. Because if you have the money to spend, I would say buy chests now, because there's a bunch of epics, and in really good epics, and 8 times chance, it's really good if you compare it to some other chests.
Definitely, yeah. I'll have to fully agree with that. That's some really good tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like best time you can possibly have, but there's always surprises coming around the corner, right?
Yeah, and if you talk more about the heroic mode, do you have any tips for players to do stuff? Like
me?
Yeah.
Heroic mode. I would just say make sure to just level up trick. That is the only thing I can basically think of.
Yeah.
The level up trick is really helping out, and potions, you can finally use them.
Yeah.
You can finally use those potions. Like, if you can actually plan it out, that would be great. I know for a fact that I actually did just friends are very important.
Yes.
And again, as always, I always emphasize it on these heroic mode videos. Like, if you got your friend code and stuff like that, and you want to help other people out, please drop your friend code in the comment section down below. So that way you're gonna help out other people. If you want to know which friend code is which, Android friend code starts with a W, and iOS friend code starts with an X.
Yes.
So that's basically all we can give you when it comes down to that.
Yeah, I think it's a really good tip. And also, when you attack and all of that, if you're out of energy, just take like your strongest armor. So if you're talking about me, I have my Soric Plus plate mail. So I take that from my main knight and I put it on my fire guy. So I can use the same armor, and I'm always gonna have a bunch of health. So that's gonna be pretty neat.
Have you been doing heroic mode for the duration of the video?
Not all the time, but yeah, I've been doing it. And now I am trying to do the Kingdom of Darkness. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able, but I'm taking 2 of my strongest friends to do it.
Go and check out Timmy's video, by the way, to actually watch that footage, because his footage is clearly way more interesting than mine. Seeing as I am only doing arena right now because I ran out of potions. I'm almost near leveling though, but it's not really interesting what I'm doing. I'm actually getting a good arena streak. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm up to I'm up to 9 now.
Bad noise.
9.
Nice.
Yeah. That's always what I make when I'm like.
Okay.
Okay, I'm actually gonna open up some chests now. But yeah, heroic mode, really great feature in the game. I like it a lot. I don't know what you guys think. Definitely leave a comment about what you guys feel when it comes down to the issue with people getting epics really fast, because that is something that needs to be researched or like something. If you have any suggestions or anything, I actually do have contact internal with Gree, so I can actually give that suggestion. So maybe your suggestion gets taken into the process. Just feel free to drop everything in the comments below. Got anything else that you want to say before we're going to wrap
Not
this
really,
up?
just in total, heroic mode, totally awesome. You're gonna get epics and all that. But again, for low level people, it's not that great because we're not going to be able to get it and stuff. But
yeah. And if you want to be getting to heroic mode, right now still is your chance. You need to be level 100 and above, because your health is otherwise going to be an issue. Try to have some legendaries before you get there.
And good friends. If you want my friend code, it's going to be in the description below. Add me if you want. And yeah.
It's going to be in Timmy's video description. My friend code is going to be in my video description. Currently, I still got friends slots for 35 more people. So go ahead and add me if you think I'm going to be able to help you out. Personally, I feel I'm not really all that strong, but you guys might beg to differ. So, got any final other words?
Not really, apart from what you said.
Okay, great. So, just going to wrap things up here. So, want to do your outro?
Yeah. So yeah, guys, this is going to be it, guys, for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, guys, for more videos, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.